the...
Kevin, thanks very much.
GA, he is dangerous in both facets. He's hard to stop. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. Take a look at the Hawks right there in 5th position, middle of the pack in the conference.
And if you look at the Hawks right now, they weren't really being talked about as contenders coming into the season, but they have entered that conversation.
Wow, hammering it in!
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice. And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back three, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot. And paired with his dribble drive, a two-move torture chamber.
Harden outside. Back to Bledsoe. Outside Jackson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted three-point shots.
And not to mention four-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their three-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency.
Back to Rose. To the paint, deflects the pass, and as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
4 on the shot clock. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, if Ayton can get in that kind of position, he can be a bully on the inside.
Bledsoe taking his time here. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Takes the 13-footer. Rose, that's good. Rose has got his second bucket tonight.
Almost perfect in the game to start, 3 of 4.
Outside Bogdanovich. Bounce pass from Bledsoe. Passes it to Jackson. His three-pointers off the mark. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Pass to Rose. Back to Brown. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up. Look, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said this, you can coach a lot of different ways, you can win a lot of different ways, but you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in.
Knocks down the 3-ball.
And no one hits a pull-up like the Beard. I mean, he's perfected the quick stop and pop, and that thing is a deadly shot.
Back to Rose. An easy 2 points on the layup. Rose has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Yeah, and Rose is used to getting knocked around, especially with the force he drives the basketball. But how about the exceptional body control there?
And the 3-ball is good.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Brown kicks to Rose. Ayton trying to break free.
And the skills of Brown, not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
Harden against Brown. Here is Harden. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. for Brown. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Kings lead by 3. 5 from Golden Ones.
Yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal. Of course,
giving their offense another dynamic.
And it also helps him preserve some energy for those big moments in the big games.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen from Sacramento so far, guys, what do you think?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
Jackson is out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then there's Bledsoe. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Harden in at the shooting guard. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And the way Harden plays the game, incredible. So much energy and really as creative as they come.
He hits both from the stripe.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Here's Rose. Dedmon with the block.
Well, Dedmon's reach is a huge advantage there to help him tally some more block shots.
Bledsoe passes to Bogdanovich. And that one is off. And Atlanta will come the other way. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Sacramento.
And in their 2 matchups last season, they came up empty both times. Not really too shocking when you see how they fared overall.
And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. It's a 5-point game.
And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, the buckets have been few and far between, and neither team able to get into any sort of offensive rhythm.
Back to Harden. Bledsoe for 3. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists tonight.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a walking double-double. This guy has a huge physical advantage on the nights that he's playing other bigs, whether that's by his size or his ability to run the floor. And if he comes out with an aggressive mentality, he could really punish some teams throughout the course of a regular season.
Bledsoe outside. Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. Here's Hachimura. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. And some think that Ayton has a chance to be in a class with some of the great big men we've seen, be it Ewing or Robinson, Hakeem. I mean, those are very lofty standards. Brent, how does he get there?
It's a great question. I think when you talk about it, Kevin, you got to look at the defensive end. And those names that you just mentioned on a nightly basis were a force behind anybody on the perimeter. When they came into that house, it was defended. If Ayton gets there, he's got a big opportunity.
And Ayton throws it down.
Oubre will draw some attention as a scorer, but that's going to open up some passing lanes, and he doesn't make a mistake that time.
It's stolen by Brown. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Back to Rose. Shot clock at 5. Over Bledsoe. And Atlanta again with the bucket.
The fundamentals of Rose's shooting are so strong. Even tough defense can't throw the shot off.
Bogdanovich. That's for 2. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his 4th assist in this one. The pass to Ayton. Back to Rose. Feeds it to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
The coaching staff has to like that as he picks apart the defense there in the pick and roll play.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Harden dishes to Jackson.
Yeah, nice strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And he shot foul shots at about a 75% clip a season ago.
He hits one and misses one each at the line. Brown wide open. He fires. Gets to the corner and buries it. Brown's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that's just tremendous confidence from Brown. Going up with the shot right away and giving the D no time to react.
Harden way outside. Again, the miss by the Kings. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, an outstanding first quarter for Derrick Rose. He had 10 points. And that'll do it.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Kind of like what Rose has done in this one so far.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
On the court for Atlanta, they've got Ayton. Jaylen Brown out there with Derrick Rose. Then it's Rui Hachimura, and it's Oubre in at the 3 spot.
And the self-described Tsunami Poppy. Kelly Oubre used to call himself the Wave, but as he grows, so too does the nickname.
Well, the wave for him is a metaphor for his life's approach. The energy that you put out coming back. And Kelly Oubre is the kind of guy who's looking to attack with force and fury. So that kind of ebb and flow is helping out his NBA career. Bledsoe and strong finishes just seem to go together like peanut butter and jelly.
Brown outside. Rose surveying the D. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer.
Oubre passes to Rose. Yes, that goes in. Rose has got the lead up to 3 now for the Hawks.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Harden the pass to Bogdanovic. Here's Dedmon. Outside Bogdanovic. Oubre with the steal. Brown outside. Rebound by the Kings. Dedmon's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Bledsoe. Some solid defense from Rose.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
And that was the play to make. Rose making the right read.
You know, winning that championship as you did, Greg, for UNLV, many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season.
Oh,
I was championship night. I was 168 pounds.
No kidding.
Yeah. Well, I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Did miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, yeah. Got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, ouch. Dedmon in the high post. Ayton's there. He had a nice open look right there. Bledsoe's got 5 points now this quarter.
Bledsoe knows he's got the green light there to just rise up and shoot it. He did it there.
Now Ayton, 11 points in the game. Lets a floater go, and there's the nice layup by Rose. Rose has got 16 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Rose against Bledsoe. Down low. It's stolen by Rose. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Hachimura, no good.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Harden, no good.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Rose against Bledsoe. Brown outside. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And so it's Atlanta, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We come back right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Bogdanovich is out there with Jaren Jackson. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. Then it's Harden. And it's Bledsoe in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Dedmon. Rebound, Atlanta.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
The kick out to Brown. Ayton trying to break free. And there's Brown. That's good on the assist by Ayton.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Back to Harden. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Jaylen Brown. That free throw good from Harden. And both free throws good for James Harden. Here is Rose. Pass to Ayton. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Rose against Bledsoe. Oh, and the jam by Rose.
And Rose playing a big role offensively. He's got to be a focal point of your defensive scouting report. No doubt he can hurt you.
Harden surveying the D. Good work there as it goes.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Rose passes to Brown. Oubre outside. The Kings trail by 8. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. From deep, Harden. The offensive rebound. Jackson gets the bucket.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
Rose against Bledsoe. Down low and finished off by Brown.
And when you let Brown get close to the hoop, you face the consequences. Just a tremendous athlete with unreal dunking ability.
The Hawks leading by 8. And that one hits back iron. Bledsoe against Rose. Kicks it out to Harden for 3. Again, the miss by Harden. And so it's Rose bringing it up for Atlanta. 1:15 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Passes to Hachimura. 5 to shoot. Dedmon with the block. Now here's Bogdanovich. It falls. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Well, the poise of the young player Bogdanovich, that's huge.
Bledsoe against Rose. Over Bledsoe. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. And it's Sacramento's ball. 30 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
So he has the size and can get up quickly. Ayton with the throwback.
34 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And now we've got the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
Free throws always a little bit sweeter when they can add to your lead.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. They're behind by 7. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
Yeah, they got to get straight to the hoop, then a foul immediate.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Derrick Rose.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
There must be something about playing in a hostile environment that drives him. He is really fed off that. Free throw good, Bogdanovich.
Bogdanovich plays with a ton of confidence, and there's good reason for it. Over the last 4 seasons, he's performed so consistently well. Really raised the eyebrows about how talented this big guy can be.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. They're trailing by 6. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Jackson. Harden outside. It's in! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And doesn't matter how a defense plays him. Harden is going to make sure that that three-point shot is a primary weapon.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And he steps up and knocks them down, making it a 2-possession game. No time to waste on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
From deep, Harden. Bledsoe for 3. Rebound, Atlanta. And an intentional foul right there. Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
And Derrick Rose, the former #1 overall pick in 2008, one of the most athletically gifted point guards the league has ever seen.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Offline with his 3. And so the Hawks take the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was.